Right, cool. I think we're live. Fantastic. Doing another little live stream. Come hang out if you're knocking about. Otherwise, it's going to be me chatting to myself. Um, yeah, man. These live streams are pretty cool. What we got going on? What's been going down, man? Yeah. Last night I went to a pub for the first time. Crikey, went to a pub for the first time in 4 months. That was pretty epic. Mm. Yeah, man. If you're dropping in, say hello. Let's get a chat going, man. But yeah, man, got to go to a pub last night for the first time in 4 months since quarantine began. That was pretty epic. You forget how much you miss the little things until until you get it back again. You know, after it's been gone for so long. But that pub atmosphere, was awesome. I went to Ealing to see an old friend last night, and we hung out. And yeah, went to a pub by Ealing Broadway Station. I think it was called the North Star. I've not had a lot of good experiences at pubs called the North Star. Um, been ripped off at a lot of gigs at pubs called the North Star in the past, but last night was pretty good. Mm. I had pints in those funny pint glass. Those sort of pint glasses that aren't the big tall ones. They're sort of like, the bigger and fatter. I don't know quite how to describe them. I don't know if they have a special name, but yeah. So that's what we that's what we got last night. Yeah, man. Ealing's a cool place. Got to go play some gigs in Ealing. That'll be fun. I just announced that outdoor gigs are going to be starting up again, so people can start gigging outside, which is cool. I got a friend who's been gigging in people's back gardens for the last couple of weeks, since we've been able to go around other people's houses. So yeah, man. Boom. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully get some gigs going. If anyone here wants me to come play a gig in their back garden, let me know. I'll be very happy to come play people's back gardens. That would be cool. Um, yeah, man. So yeah, this week's been really busy, man. But had lots of stuff going on. Made lots of stuff for the channel. Made 3 videos this week. Did a video for a cover. Did a video for new podcast, and did an Ennio Morricone tribute music video, which was really, really fun to make. Hey to everyone that's watching along. Oh, who we got? Joe Donegan. Hey Scott, play a couple of tunes. I'm gonna grab my guitar in a sec and hopefully be able to do something with it. Who else we got? Millie Beckett would love you to play in my back garden. Millie, let's sort it out. Let's get a garden gig going on. Let's do that. That would be really fun. Cool, man. Right, I'm gonna dig out my. I've got. I don't. You don't see it on camera a lot, but I've got my trophy I got years ago. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, can you see that? Oh, yeah. I got it for yay. I got it for doing music stuff, and it's the only trophy I got, so I show it off at every opportunity. Yeah. So I keep all my guitar picks in here. That was the reason I was reaching over here to begin with. Oh no, that's a bass pick. Damn it! I keep kazoos in my trophy as well. Guitar winders, odd little bits and pieces. Guitar slides. I used this on a song this week. I don't usually use guitar slides, but I used it because I needed a bit going into the chorus on Parklife where it goes, "Whoop," and so I just use a slide. That's my secret recording technique. Have you ever played the kazoo game? No, Joe. What's the kazoo game? What's the kazoo game? Tell me about the kazoo game, Joe. Can we play the kazoo game over live stream? Guitar pick. Got one. I like this one. Let's put the slide away. Kazoo away. Although I might be getting the kazoo out again. Let's see. Got to sound check the kazoo. Uh, it's a bit need to tune it up a little bit. That's what all the blowing at opposite ends is. You basically try and sing a song on a kazoo and other people have to guess what it is. Okay. Oh, that's an awesome game. Oh, that's such a cool game. Do you know what, Joe? I should do a whole live stream, um, like that where I play the kazoo game. I'm gonna get my guitar out and play a couple of songs, but I'm gonna think for next Saturday. I'm gonna think of some songs I can do in kazoo and practice them a little bit, and then we'll have a go at that. That is such a cool game. I never heard of that one before, Joe, but thanks for alerting me to the kazoo game. Yeah, last week I plugged in my guitar and also played through the mic, and um yeah, oh brilliant. Cheers, Joe. Tell everyone to tune in next week for the kazoo game. But yeah, last week I plugged my guitar in to my interface and I used the mic, and the guitar came across like it was underwater. It was a bit weird. So I'm still getting this live stream set up going. I know that a lot of musicians have been doing lots of live streams during quarantine and sort of have already perfected the art, but I've spent my quarantine built like doing all the recording here in the studio and just got internet. So yeah, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Anyway, let's pick up the guitar and see what happens. Let's go. Last week I played one of my songs from my first album and I got a copyright strike from myself. That was weird. What should I play? Are there any songs that people want me to have a go at? I'm just going to quickly tune. Got a built-in tuner on the guitar here. Oh, this is riveting content. I love watching people tune guitars. I should just do a whole video that's outtakes of me tuning guitar. I wonder if all of that would go down well. Hey, who have we got there? Who have we got there? Oh, Begala. Hey, bud, how you doing? Welcome to the video. If anyone's got any songs they'd like me to play, shout out and I'll give it a go. Original, cover, if I know it. If it's on my channel, then I'll definitely know it. Cool. Let's have a go at a song then. What have we got? Love of My Life by Queen. Oh, dude, do you know what that is? That's such a good song. Love of My Life by Queen is a beautiful song. I unfortunately don't know it yet, but seeing as if as you've suggested it, I'll have a look at it for next time. Maybe I'll do it as part of the kazoo game that Joe's suggested. But Joe's just suggested Parklife by Blur. There we go. One of my most viewed videos on YouTube is my cover of Parklife by Blur. I've not played it in ages. Let me just remind myself. Okay, right, Joe, let's have a go at this. Confidence is a preference, the habitual voyeur of what is known as Parklife, and a morning suit can be avoided if you take a route straight through what is known as Parklife. John Scott Brewer's troop, he gets intimidated by the dirty pigeons, they love a bit of it. Parklife, who's that gut lord marching? You should cut down on your pork life, mate, and get some exercise. And all the people, so many people, they all go hand in hand through their part life. You know what I mean? I get up when I want, except on Wednesdays when I get rudely awakened by the dustman. Parklife, I put my trousers on, have a cup of tea, and I think about leaving the house. Parklife, I sometimes feed the pigeons, I sometimes feed the sparrows too. Gives me enormous sense of well-being. Parklife, and then I'm happy for the rest of the day. Safe the knowledge always be a bit of my art devoted to it. All the people, so many people, they all go hand in hand through their Parklife. Parklife, 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 Parklife. It's got nothing to do with your fortsprung Dutch technique, you know. It's got nothing to do with your joggers who go rounds and rounds and rounds and rounds. And all the people, so many people, they all go hand in hand through their Parklife. All the people, so many people, they all go hand in hand through their Parklife. Yeah, you know what I mean. Oh! There we go. Parklife by Blur. Cheers for the suggestion, Joe. I've not played that song in forever. Oh man, used to teach that song a lot in my sessions. Awesome job, man. What guitar is that, mate? Ask. Oh, I'll get my guitar back. Oh. I did a whole video on my channel called the stories behind my guitars, which you can check out. But and in that video, I go into depth about all the guitars and the stories behind them. So you can check that one out if you want to hear some more in-depth stuff about the guitars, because there's lots of stories behind them. This, Joe, is a Yamaha APX 500. I got this guitar from Anderton's in Guildford, which I imagine you'll know that shop, Joe. Great music shop, one of the best around. I got it, from Guildford, and it's a beautiful guitar. I got this in late 2006. I traded in my Epiphone Les Paul, got a discount because I knew one of the guys working there at the time, and £30 that I had from my first gig. Yeah. Sweet, yeah, I do know it. I met Noel Gallagher there. You met Noel Gallagher at Anderton's? Oh, dude, that's so cool. That's cool that Noel Gallagher goes to Noel Gallagher goes to Anderton's. There you go. Great place, Anderton. So yeah, I got the APX there at late 2006. I was still in school. I was in my last year of school, and I started playing acoustic gigs, and I needed an electroacoustic. So yeah, my uncle took me there, and I picked one up. Yeah. Craze Squirrel, you have the exact same name as me. Your name is Scott Freeman. Really? That's cool. I assume you're talking about me, but there's quite a few things going on in the chat here, man. So I'm going to jump back in and yes, we have the same name. You are also Scott Freeman. Are you my secret clone? If you are, you can join my band of clones. Cool. That's interesting, man. That we have the same name. There's quite a few other Scott Freemans on YouTube, and on Facebook who occasionally like my posts and comment, and it's kind of weird. It's kind of like a version of me from another dimension with a whole other different personality that has nothing to do with me. Getting in contact anyway. Nice to meet you, bud. Cool. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Bagala, what have you been saying, man? Like the song Woohoo? Do you know Itch by Nothing But Thieves? Do you know what, man? I haven't listened to much Nothing But Thieves, but again, I'll give it a listen, and if I like it, maybe I'll have a go at it next time. Yeah, Nothing But Thieves. Yeah, okay, cool. Love of My Life by Queen and Nothing But Thieves. Maybe I'll have to do a Noel Gallagher one as well. Boom, if anyone's got any other covers, you know, especially ones I've done on the channel, ones that I'm definitely gonna know, then let me know and I can have a go at it. Um, boom. Or any originals. Always can do some originals. Yeah, man. So yeah, it's been a funny old time. It's coming up to about 4 months of lockdown for me. Little by Oasis. Anything but Wonderwall, please. I don't know. I could have a go at an Oasis one, couldn't I? Oh, what about Two Cats? Oh, what about Two Cats, Joe? Maybe. Uh, I'll split things up. I'll have maybe a go at the one Oasis song I know after I've done Two Cats. Grab Lucille off the guitar stand. Okay. Do you know what I'd love to do? Could you play a song? I'm about to play a song, bud. This is my favorite song. It's a song that I wrote back in 2018. I was running an animation channel at the time called 30 Little Hacksaws, which you can still check out. There's some quirky animations on there. There's one called Misogyny that I'm really proud of. It's sort of a deconstruction of what misogyny is. And I was making lots of animations, and I wanted to do like a funny song to animate something to. And I was sat in my living room at home, and I looked out the window, and there were two cats on the fence outside, the little stone sort of like fence between our house and the next house. And one cat would like make little hand gestures at the other, and then the other cat, would respond with some flappy hand gestures and then stop. And they just kept going back and forth doing these little cat hand gestures. And it was like they were having a conversation. They were like articulating their words. And so I just picked up my guitar and started going, two cats having a conversation. Two cats chatting about the stuff. Two cats having a conversation about love. Meow, having a conversation about love. And the song just grew from there. And over the next few months, up to about September 2018, when I finished it. Oh, brilliant. Thanks, bud, for subscribing. Welcome to the channel, man. Yeah. Over the next few months, I wrote this song. So this is Two Cats. This one's for Joe. Two cats having a conversation. Two cats chatting about the stuff. Two cats having a conversation about love. Meow, having a conversation about love. Kitty cat, don't you scrap. I've given you all I've got. All the best bits of my kitty mix and the contents of my heart. Now you're going round like a big old hound, yeah, tearing up all my love. And you see that Hughie at the window. Well, he's looking at the both of us, and he's singing, two cats having a conversation. Two cats chatting about the stuff. Two cats having a conversation about love. Meow, having a conversation about love. Kitty coo, what happened to you? You used to be my number one. Remember that time we pulled that pigeon apart? Oh man, we had worlds of fun. And now you're going wild like a little child, yeah. Every night a different bar. And you see that Hughie at the window. Well, he just picked up his guitar and he's singing, two cats having a conversation. Two cats chatting about the stuff. Two cats having a conversation about love. Meow, having a conversation about love. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. You're super cool in every way, except in the ways you're not. Maybe we can get some catnip sometime and talk about the problems we've got. Two cats. Oh yeah. One last time he's singing. Two cats having a conversation. Two cats chatting about the stuff. Two cats having a conversation. Having a conversation about love. Meow. Having a conversation about love. There we go. That one's for you, Joe. Hope you enjoyed that. Cool beans. Oh, some things going on in the chat. Thanks, Joe. I only woke up about an hour or so ago, so thank you. Usually takes my voice a little while to adjust. I went out and I got a McDonald's breakfast this morning. I have to admit, like, it's a guilty pleasure. I went out and got a McDonald's breakfast because I haven't had one in 4 months, and so because I've worked so hard making YouTube videos this week, I decided I'm gonna go get McDonald's breakfast. So I had that, so that's warmed up my voice a little bit. Cool. What's going on in the chat, man? What's going on? What have we got? What's my favorite McDonald's breakfast, Joe? Spill the beans. Well, they don't do beans as part of their breakfast, unfortunately. I do like a full English. I look forward to going back to my favorite place in Winchester, Cafe Monde, when all this is done. I'm going to go there and get a full English because it does the best one around. But my favorite McDonald's breakfast, I'm a simple guy. I like a sausage egg McMuffin. That's my favorite with an extra hash brown, hot chocolate. Boom, there you got it. Cool. We've got lots of people here in the chat, so I'm just gonna try and catch up as best I can. So sorry if it takes me a sec to get around to you. Yes, so what we've got, let's go back a little bit. Bagala, I'm just spamming the chat with suggestions, so don't mind me. Try Tribute by Tenacious D. Oh, do you know what, dude? I've been putting off learning Tenacious D for years because I keep getting people coming up to me at gigs going, you remind me of Jack Black, and and some people are saying, you should just pack in the originals and become a Jack Black tribute act, and I'm just like, no, that's not the point of what I'm trying to do. A message was retracted by Crazy Squirrel. I don't know what that was. Da 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 da. Back to Crazy Squirrel. You disappeared and came back. Hey, how you doing? What's my favorite song? My favorite song. What is my favorite song of all time? That's difficult. My personal opinion is Bohemian Rhapsody is the best song ever made, and I've listened to a lot of songs. And Bohemian Rhapsody was the song that when I heard it, it just switched on something in my head, and I was like, I want to make music. Yeah. Bohemian Rhapsody to me is probably, I think, the best song, but it's probably not my favorite song. It's probably something way simpler. It's probably something like, it's changing all the time. My favorite song, Marshmallow. You like Marshmallow? Not heard Marshmallow, but I really love the song "There She Goes" by the Lars. You know that one? Do 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 do. They didn't have a lot of songs. That was really like their big hit. There She Goes. But I love that song. Every time I hear that song, I just fall in love all over again. It just, that song just sounds like love. It's just beautiful. That guitar line, the words. It's just a really simple song. It sounds like a song that should have come out in the 60s, but it came out on like the late 80s, kind of around then. It's just beautiful. So that's definitely up there at the moment. I think There She Goes is probably my favorite song. So it's not anything particularly fancy. What else we got? The way you play the guitar actually reminded me of them. That's why I asked about Tenacious D. Oh, that's cool, man. I do really like Jack Black. Just despite getting all the people saying you remind me of Jack Black a lot over the years. Like I actually am like a fan, not like a super fan. I think School of Rock is probably in my top 10 favorite films, and most of my favorite films are from the 90s. So to get one from the noughties in there has to be good. School of Rock is great. I think his best performance, and the songs from it are amazing. Tenacious D great as well. Tribute is just it's one of those songs that when you're at a party, you whack it on and you and your friends passionately sing it to one another. um but I don't know if I'd ever play it live, because I just relate it in my mind to nights having a bit of a wild one. duh, 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 duh. This message is held for review. Oh, I wonder why. I don't have many favorites. I love music that's F me brain. Yeah, Bagala. I don't have many favorites. I love music. On one of the songs that stuck in my head, it's Just a Thought by Niles Barkley. Oh, Niles Barkley's great, man. Love Crazy. Niles Barkley, really cool band. Really like them. Um, yeah. The Astoria version. I never went to the Astoria. Is the Astoria got knocked down a while ago, didn't it? We don't have the Astoria anymore. If unless I'm wrong, I know we've lost a lot of music venues in the last few years. Supermarket Blues, yes, Joe. Yes, you like Supermarket Blues? Awesome. I'm glad you like Supermarket Blues. I'll have a go at that, shall I? Oh. So back the week before we went to lockdown, I went to a supermarket with my mum and my brother. We went to Costco, we went to Marks and Sparks, and then we went to Tesco as well. And we just wanted some toilet paper. We couldn't find any. And that was the week before we went to lockdown. That's kind of during the whole toilet paper phase of the pandemic, and so so I was just kind of annoyed by it, and when you find yourself in the middle of a moment like that, especially me as a songwriter, it makes me go, oh, there's something in this. I need to sit down and write this down and get it out of my head. And so I went home and I wrote this song. I wrote what I thought was the version of it, and then um so I sorry, I'm still getting used to like talking plus reading all the comments at once. Yeah. Yeah, so the toilet paper part of the pandemic was going on, so I wrote this song about it. So this is the Supermarket Blues. Thanks for the suggestion, Joe, and see you later to everyone that's got to run off. Thank you for subscribing and sticking around. This is Supermarket Blues, one of mine. Here we go. Hey, here we go. The supermarket's running out of toilet paper, cause everybody's panicking about COVID-19. I hope to leave the house and drink a bit later, and now I'm questioning all my mates' hygiene. And I can't face the news of all these silly people and the supermarket blues. The supermarket blues. The supermarket's got no hand sanitizer. Gotta keep them clean, I haven't showered in a month. And down the aisles, a poor old supervisor trying to break a fight over the last can of plums. And I can't face the news of all these silly people and the supermarket blues. The supermarket blues. The supermarket blues. My granddad's 80, I don't want him to die. Stockpiling toilet roll and then he'll be alright. Well, maybe going out of my mind, but that to me it doesn't seem too bright, cause the supermarket's got no toilet paper. So everybody's panicking about COVID-19. I hope to leave the house and drink a bit later. It seems all my mates, they've been quarantined, and can't face the news of all these silly people and the supermarket blues. The supermarket blues. The supermarket blues. Yeah, 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 no, no. First come, first served, first come, first served, first come, first served, first come, first served, whoa. First come, first served, whoa. First come, first served, first come, first served. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Hey, there we go. There we go. Brilliant. Thanks for the suggestion, Joe. I really enjoy that one. Oh, I should have warmed up my voice before that one. Oh, cool. So, you have made my morning. Oh, thanks. But you have made my morning. You have all made my morning. Thank you so much for joining me for my third live stream here in the channel. I'm just going to catch up with some comments here, see what's going on, what I've missed. Boom, 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 boom. What's a crazy squirrel? Scott Freeman #2. What's your favorite type of music, like hip hop or pop? Do you know what, man? I'm not sure I have a favorite type of music. It's always changing day to day because I just listen to a lot of different genres. I don't dislike any genre, honestly. I can't think of any that I dislike. I like, in some genres, I just like a specific couple of songs, but in what I do with my music, I try to bring in elements of lots of different things. I kind of like class myself as indie because I think indie is quite versatile, and you can do a lot with it. I think in like the indie movement of the noughties, for example, there was a lot of going back to what was cool about the 60s with that sound, with Libertines and the Strokes. They, were basically a more punk rock version of like the Kinks, and the Beatles. I think, honestly, I think we keep taking stuff from previous generations and recycling it and adding new things to it. And as I said, indie's just a really versatile genre. So I'd probably say indie, but again, within that, I love punk. I love reggae. I've really got into jazz a lot more in the past few years. My granddad was a jazz musician. He used to tour around. He did all sorts of stuff. He's telling me the other day about how he played jazz on like a TV program, and I've taken him to a doctor's appointment, and he was telling me all about this stuff. I was like, I never knew this. Why did you never say this? So it's cool. Yeah, so hip hop's cool, man. Hip hop's cool. Can I play Michael Jackson? Oh, we'll see. Maybe I'll get my guitar out in a second. See, yeah. So I could have a go at that. But yeah, pop's cool. Occasionally, like a pop song will come out, and like I'll be like, I like that. Like, there's like Ariana Grande songs that have come out where I'm just like, I like that, and yeah, yeah, who knows? If I like something, I like it. I think when I was at school, I was very much like I'm all about rock and indie, and because like when you're a teenager, the kind of music you like is like part of your identity, And I think as you get into your 20s and you get a bit older, you start going, oh, okay, like I can like other genres, like it's not a big deal. So I'm not a big huge fan of dance music. Like, I like that it exists and that people get something out of it. Like people go to clubs and they dance to it and they have a good time. Like that's important, But like I can't go to clubs and do that. I need to go to a club and dance to songs that I love. I can't dance to stuff I'm not a big fan of. Can I play Michael Jackson? I might have a go at Billie Jean in a second. my friend. But we'll see what goes on there. For the what's Joe saying? For the past 4 days, I've had Dancing in the Moonlight, but Top Loader stuck in my head, but I've not got Supermarket Blue. But now I've got Supermarket Blues instead, which is good. Haha. Cool. Yeah. Sorry, spell check. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Supermarket Blues has been stuck in my head for 4 months now, so I'm glad to get it stuck in someone else's head, Joe. But Dancing in the Moonlight, do 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 do, always reminds me of Peep Show because it features in one of the episodes. Yeah. Do I know Dancing in the Moonlight? We get it almost every night. Do 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 do. I can sing you the melody. That's about as far as I get there. But Michael Jackson, it's like, oh, what have we got? Sorry about that, Joe. Getting Dancing in the Moonlight. I'll sing you Supermarket Blues again. No, I won't. Trying to think. I did in some of my music sessions that I've taught. We have done Billie Jean rather unsuccessfully because it was a bunch of dudes, and no one could really sing Michael Jackson justice, including myself. Even though, like, my vocal range, I can kind of go high. Like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, oh mama, what do you mean? I am the one. Nah, I can't remember it, bud. Sorry. I'll have a look at all the covers that are getting suggested today, and I'll have a look at it. Or I might look at some other Michael Jackson songs that I can do. But no, I only want to do it if I can do it justice, and I can't quite remember it. It's actually like, yeah. Do I know any Foo Fighters songs? Oh, well, now we're cooking with gas. Kids, yes. Oh man. Let's see. I did Big Me. I'll learn it for you, man. Thought about it, put it on. Never was it true. I talked about it. Aries or reasons already knew. Big me to get around it. I could stand to prove. If we can get around it, I know that it's true. Oh, I talked about it, put it on. Never was it true, but it's you I fell into. Oh, I talked about it, put it on. Never was it true, but it's you I fell into. Yeah. Oh, that's as much as I can remember of that one. Great song, Big Me by Foo Fighters. Here's one I definitely can remember for you, Jay. This one's my hero. Great music video in this one. Gotta love Dave Grohl. Too alarming now to talk about. Take your pictures down, shake it out. True for consequence, say it aloud. Use that evidence, race it around. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary. Oh yeah. Don't the best of them just bleed it out, while the rest of them just peter out. Yeah, true for consequence, so say it loud. Use that evidence, race it around. Yeah, there goes my hero, watch him as it goes. Yeah, there goes my hero, he's ordinary. Oh yeah. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Yeah. Kudos, my hero, leave another best. You know my hero, the one that's old. Yeah. There goes my hero, watch him as it goes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. There we go. A bit fudgy at the end there, but I love singing that song. Just those octave chords that they use. That's such a Dave Grohl thing to do. That he just has all these sequences where they just, use octave chords and build tension. I love it. They do that a lot on Everlong as well, which I think is off the same album, if I'm right. Are they both Colour and the Shape? I think they're both Colour and the Shape. Ooh, Everlong. We'll try Everlong another day. I got to practice that one. That's one that really takes some vocal power. Yeah, man. So let's catch up with the comments. What's been going down in the comments while I've been singing? Yeah, they're both from Colour and the Shape. Thanks for confirming that, Joe. Boom. What have I missed? Yep. Crazy Squirrel saying you sing so good. Oh, thank you, buds. Appreciate that. Yeah. I wasn't always a particularly great singer. I think, I don't know, sort of around my early 20s, I started getting a bit better. I wasn't great at pitching, and I used to sing songs that were kind of out my range. And then I sort of realized that I had a range and started writing more stuff inside of that. So if you go back to my first album, A Season of Blue, which you can listen to on the YouTube channel, or go to Bandcamp and type in Scott Freeman and hear that. Some of the songs in there, like, I'm really pushing to the edge of my vocal range, and as time went on, I started smoothing it out. Yeah, but yeah, singing, it's a tricky thing getting into. It's yeah, one of those things I've had to kind of teach myself and pick up. Yeah, man, I went out with a girl a while back who's a really good singer, and she taught me a lot of things. So I'm appreciative to her for those tips. There goes my hero. He's ordinary. Do you gator only, or do you play other instruments? I think you mean guitar. Yes. So yes, I'll back up. That's all I needed to do to show you I play other instruments. Yes, actually, my first instrument was the drums. When I was around 9 or so, when I started writing songs, I was 9 when I started writing songs. I didn't really want to play songs and guitar. I wanted to be a drummer and a singer. That was the thing. I was like, I'm going to write songs and get other people to play the other instruments. I'll be on the drums playing and singing, and that was the beginning of it. But then, no worries, man. Don't worry about the mistake. It's cool. Yeah, as time went on, yeah, I played in bands, and I did that. I did the whole Phil Collins kind of thing where you're sang and playing drums. But I had the longing to be up front and jump about a bit more, have a bit more freedom and interact with the crowd. And with the drums, you're kind of limited. So I moved away from drums a bit, and I still practice, and I got better bit by bit over the years, and you know, um, did more drumming in front of audiences, um, and because of that, I got a bit better. Um, yeah, and so yes, I learned how to play drums. Next month, actually, next month, August is ukulele month here on my channel, where I exclusively play the ukulele. So if you hate the ukulele, best to stay off the channel next month. But if you like the ukulele, then it's the month for you. It's where I just shake things up, and I just do my usual sort of content, but everything's on the ukulele. So yeah, ukulele month coming up in a few weeks when we get into August, for the entire month of August, and I'll be doing some songs I've already done in the year. I'll be doing some covers. I'll be doing some originals. Yeah, so I do ukulele. I play bass as well. If I'm going to list it, I play guitar, electric and acoustic. Play bass, play drums. Um, boom boom boom, and yeah, play cajon and sing, obviously, and write songs. Writing songs is like its own instrument. Cool. So thanks for the question, bud. Let's go through and see what you guys are saying. Yeah, Everlong and My Hero are both from that album. Yep. Do you know anything by The Cure? I love them, and I reckon it's your sort of thing. I do. I know 2 songs by The Cure, Joe. In fact, I'm hopefully going to be planning a video later in the year where we do a big production of the Love Cats, because that song is, if you know my back catalogue, it's clearly an inspiration to me, that song. And I'm gonna do the whole Robert Smith thing with the crazy hair and the eyeliner and the lipstick. I'm gonna goth it up for the video and hopefully get some friends involved to do a big sort of Love Cat tribute, maybe around Halloween time. That seems like the right time to do it. So, and I've never learned how to play it, and it's one of my goals this year to learn how to play Love Cats. But yeah, I know a couple Cure songs. We've got Crazy Squirrel. Can you play as a tune and try it? Get us to guess what it is. I could do that. Love Cats, Two Cats. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, can I play a tune and try to get you guys to guess what it is? Oh, I don't know. All my covers are really obvious. So I don't know. Do I know any obscure ones? I know a really obscure one. I guess I could try. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess I could have a go at a cover and see if you guys can guess what it is. Maybe then I'll do some Cure. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Brilliant. Cheers, Joe. Cheers for hanging out with us. Thanks, man. I'll see you later. Yeah, let's see if I can pull a cover out my hat and see if you can guess it. Okay, let's think. Oh, let's think of one I haven't done in a while. Random cover. Okay, here, see if you can guess this one. This one may be a bit obscure, but let's have a go. Do you still feel younger than you thought you would by now? Oh, darling, have you started feeling old yet? Don't worry, I'm sure you're still breaking hearts with the efficiency that only youth can harness. And do you still think love is a laser quest? Or do you take it all more seriously? I tried to ask you this in some daydreams that I had, but you're always busy being make-believe. Do you look into the mirror to remind yourself you're there? Or has somebody's goodnight kisses got that covered? But I'm not being honest, I pretend that you were just some lover. Love this song. And I can't think of there without thinking of you. I doubt that comes as a surprise. And I can't think of anything to dream about. I can't find anywhere to hide. When I'm hanging on about the rings around my eyes, and I convince myself I need another. For a minute it gets easy to pretend that you are just some lover. When I'm pipe and slippers and rocking chair, singing dreadful songs about summer, I've found a better method of pretending you are just some lover. I found a better method of pretending you were just some lover. Boom. Guess what it is? I was trying to think of an obscure song that would be difficult, because I could do a really obvious one that you guess straight away. That song is Love as a Laser Quest by the Arctic Monkeys, and it was off their fourth LP, Suck It and See, that came out in 2011. During my first year of university. It was a very special album to me. I used to listen to that album every time I drove up to see my girlfriend at the time in Stratford, and it's a song that I remember quite fondly. It's probably my favorite Arctic Monkey song. Funnily enough, it's actually my least favorite album now, just because I think they've done better. Yeah, man. So it's worth checking out that song. It's a beautiful album, but the other ones are, in my opinion, a bit better. Though it has some of my favorite songs. It's so difficult with the Arctic Monkeys. Anyway, there we go, man. So, boom. I've got lots of suggestions here in the live chat for songs that I should have a go at next time. So I'll have a listen to those and see if I can rustle them up. If they're really hard, maybe not, because I've only got so much time in the week and I have to make 4 YouTube videos a week on my current schedule. So hopefully I could, if they're not too hard, I'll be able to pick them up pretty quickly. If they're really difficult, I might have to take some time over learning them, because I'm more of an originals guy than a covers guy. I mean, I've done more covers in this video than originals, but I'm more of an originals guy. So yeah, we're coming up to an hour here. I'm going to call it a day in a sec. This has been really fun. Really fun live chat. It's been really fun chatting with you guys and playing you guys some songs. Really enjoyed it. I'm loving finally having an internet signal in here, so I can finally getting around to doing the live streams because, as lockdown was going on, everyone around me was doing live streams, and thankfully I started doing YouTube properly at the beginning of last year. So I was kind of almost in a see you later, bud. See you later. In a kind of weird way, kind of ready for when lockdown was happened because I already sort of, was doing lots of stuff here. Next live stream will be next Saturday, buds, around the morning time, probably around 10 o'clock. That's when I do them. I do morning ones. So I can, I don't know. I just do them in the mornings at the moment. So yeah, tune in next time, bud. We've got videos out Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays as well. Tuesdays are originals. Wednesdays I do a podcast about getting started in music, which has got tips and stuff like that. Do it with my friend Billy. Yeah. So, and yeah, Thursdays are covers or just random vlogs. So tune in. Yeah, cool, man. I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, no, it's great having this place now. What am I going to do with the rest of my day, man? I like doing the live streams in the morning because it gives me a really, it's a dose of dopamine, serotonin in the morning. Getting to hang out with you guys, have a good time, play some songs, morning gig. It boosts my day up. So yeah, it's pretty sunny today here in England. So I'm probably gonna go for a walk, burn some carbs. I'm playing some video games at the moment, and I'm trying, to actually take days off, and just have some peace. Because I can just be so on it and not do any. I can just be so on it and all be about. I got to make videos. Got to be. I got to make videos and and I don't give myself any time to rest. So when I get exhausted, you know, um, do I have a gaming channel? I don't have a gaming channel at the moment. I don't know how great it'd be because, maybe I will start one eventually. We'll see. But me, I love gaming. But as I say, I spend most of my time making stuff in here or writing songs or stuff like that. So when I play video games, it's for 20-minute bursts throughout the day. I'll come on play for 20 minutes and then I'll get an idea for a song. Um, yeah, kill one song. Yeah. So I'll rush back here, write a song, and do loads of stuff in here, and then I'll be like, "Oh, I'm exhausted," so I'll go decompress with another 20 minutes of playing Horizon Zero Dawn, which is what I'm playing at the moment for the first time, which is amazing. And I'll do that for a while, and then 20 minutes later, I'm like, I got an idea for a song. I'm just like, yeah, that's what the last 4 months have been like for me. I probably, if I took a week off, could have completed Horizon and gone through it, but I've stretched it out, which is kind of nice as well. So yes, I don't know how much fun watching me play video games would really be because it'd be like I'm there for 20 minutes and I'm gone, and then I come back 2 hours later, so there'd be a lot of dead space in between. But maybe if I did a committed one where I actually sat down and played for ages, that could be interesting. I'd love to do I don't know, one where I play Mass Effect, which is probably my favorite video game franchise. They're apparently doing a remaster of that. If people were here for just the music and now they're listening to me play talk about video games and be like, what's going on? But yeah, okay. Cool beans. This has been fun, man. This has been fun. Thank you to everyone who's been a part of the live stream. Thank you to everyone who's commented along and said lovely things. Really appreciate it. And for suggesting covers, which I'll have a go at next time, which I'm gonna have a listen to in the next week and see what I can do. So next live stream will be Saturday next week. So tune in for that around 10 a.m. next Saturday, in English UK time. And make sure to check out the videos in the week. Originals on Tuesdays, podcasts on Wednesdays, and Thursdays we got vlogs and cover songs. So peace. Have a great weekend. Stay safe out there, and see you soon. Bye bye.